Hi everyone, Wolfoid here with a Titanfall upload, and today I'm actually going to be talking about the Expedition DLC that arrived on 15th of May. But first let me just inform you of some of the changes that have come out with the patch that came alongside that DLC. Now there has been some behind the scenes things that's happened to do with the sound, joystick control and a few graphical glitches. But mainly let's hit onto some of the main options you'll see with that patch before we move on to the Expedition DLC itself. For those that like to play with friends, check out the match settings in the private match lobby. Here you can mess about with all the options to your heart's delight, including pilot health and ammo, the Titan's rebuild time shield capacity, and the actual score limit and time limit. It's also worth noting that minions have a lethality now, basically a difficulty. Stick this on very high for some really interesting bots. Backing out and going down to the personal stats, check out the levels. You can now actually see which levels are against the games played on it and the games won. This helps us achievement hunters after the We've Seen It All achievement. You can now check out what you're missing out on to go grab that one. And if you want to grab some more achievements, head up to the campaign section and you can now see you've got a gold trophy against the IMC or militia logo showing you if you've completed the campaign with that team. It's also worth noting that you can now finally customise your pilots' names, and not only that, you can customise loads of pilots, 2 more pilots for each game type, and the same is for the Titans. So whether it's attrition, capture the flag, hardpoint domination, you can name and select 2 more. It's also worth noting that the scoreboard is actually now in the last game summary, and you can access this in any menu or post game. Also keep an eye out for the challenges showing the most progress made to those almost completed. Useful for just keeping track. So, approaching the maps, Runoff is one of the first you'll probably find is brilliant for capture the flag. With its symmetrical layout, this DLC isn't exactly the prettiest, but you've got to remember it is based on top of a sewer system. Also, it's worth noting that capture the flag now, you can't actually take the flag in your Titan. No. Pilots only, I'm afraid, to capture and return flags. But looking around the levels, you'll see some pretty amazing sights, and it's perfectly set up for sniping and counter-sniping with its multi-tiered level system. The vertical gameplay is absolutely brilliant. You'll also find that Titans will rule the sewerways, but do be careful with the nuclear Titan, especially if you go nuclear underneath an arch. You won't normally escape that one. Oh dear. So yeah, sniping on many different levels allows this map to totally open up, and the wall running options are still there for pilots too. Wargames is a graphically gorgeous map that will quickly become a fan favourite. It harkens back to that 1980s Tron feel with all the blocky VR. Now, it's absolutely stunning in the aspect of detail, from pilots dying a pixelated scattered death to the fact that the middle of the area is a beautiful realised cityscape that actually fades out to the white and black of the VR, as you can see here. It also opens up enough for some long range combat, but it's great for those pilots that love to wall run and get out of the way. Don't be afraid of using routes that aren't so obvious to get the drop on your enemy, as you'll find you can access nearly anywhere within the dome of Wargames. Do always keep up your speed, guys, because this one is going to get crazy quick. From the bright neon of Wargames to the natural humidity of swamplands, Respawn have done themselves proud with this DLC pack and the patches involved. This graphically gorgeous map seems to offer itself well to any game type because of its asymmetrical play, whether it's capture the flag, hardpoint domination, attrition or the mighty last Titan standing. Everyone has a strength in here. Whether it's the pilots jumping through the canopy or the Titans rampaging on the forest floor. The gameplay is fast, fun and frantic, especially with friends. So go nuts on this one, guys, and do practice those tree hops. Regardless what kind of game type you like to play, you'll find that this map seems to offer itself well regardless, due to its amazing size and its unexplored areas. So do have a good look around. The detail on this map is beautiful. I hope you really enjoyed this video, guys, and if you do like my uploads, please remember to send me a friend's request to follow me. If you're already following me, thanks very much for your support. This has been Wolfoid, signing out.